From the city of brotherly love and Citizens Bank Park, MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. And Singy, there's been a lot to talk about already in this series as we head into Game 4.
Well, if the first 3 games are any indication, this has the look of a series that'll go all the way to Game 7, Boog. I think this is a classic matchup, and we've seen momentum change course a few times already. But I'll tell you what, I think whoever takes this one will be feeling really good about their chances the rest of the way.
Yeah, that's a good point. We've seen it before. Even when you're down 2-1, it seems like a win in Game 4 can propel you to a series win more often than not. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about ready to roll, and today's starter, Ranger Suarez.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Freddie Freeman leading things off and takes a strike.
First pitch, 7-0.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And that one ripped into right. Castellanos snags it. 1 down. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. They're dealing with a sinker specialist on the mound, which can be a big-time challenge when he's right and working mostly from the knees down.
Well, I think the approach you take is really try to lay off of those pitches down in the zone until he gets some called strikes and then forces you to go after that pitch. Until then, make him elevated, because guys that throw those sinkers, those 2-seamers, really hard for them to be effective up in the zone. Those are pitches you can hammer. But when you get a cookie, you don't want to miss it.
1 down, base is empty. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. That's down and in.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Left field. And he misses it. It drops in. Around second now as they still don't have it.
Had to go a pretty long way for that one towards the foul line, so that was no gimme by any means, but it is a play that needs to be made. Might have been a little concerned with where he was on the field or something, but whatever it was, I know he'd like another shot at it.
1 down, runner at third. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Ball 1, no strikes. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2.
They'll expect a back and forth this entire game because of how good the offenses are.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that one is inside ball 1.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road. Stakes are high. Energy in the ballpark. And you help to quiet that down a little bit.
And that drops in for a strike. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And now the lefty can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. So it's 1 run on no base hits, 1 error, and no one left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Dodgers 1 and the Phillies coming up. Back here with my pal Singy on the hill and coming off a great start, Blake Snell. What do we have on him?
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
Bottom of the first. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Trey Turner in the dirt, and that is ball 1. Snell, 32 years old, and of course has a Cy Young to his credit. Swung on, belted. Way back there. And a foul ball.
No, good solid contact right there. Just a bit out in front of that fastball. Got to try to stay on that backside just a little bit longer and see if you can do some damage.
The shortstop takes the ball. That one missed.
1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Step off throw to first.
He's in there.
And Turner's back in. Swings through that.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside edge. Now 1-2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Ripped to third and caught.
Batting fourth.
And time now for the Phillies lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Step off, throw to first, and Turner's back in. Turner runs. Pitch misses. Safe at second with a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
Man on second, 2 down.
Ball, that's out.
And
That's
another ball.
3-0.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. Missed with a changeup. 1-0. Six straight outside the strike zone.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Next pitch misses outside, and it's a full count. So both runners should be on the move here on the full count pitch.
Yeah, this is a good chance to tie up this ball game. See if he can find some open grass in the outfield.
2 on, 2 outs. Base hit! Turner comes in to score. It's an RBI single. We're tied at 1.
Big RBI for him right there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And now it's Alec Bohm. Ball 1 there.
Ball 1, no strike.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Outside low. Now 2-0. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point.
Ball 3.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
Hit in the air, right field. Pajes. That is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. Fourth game of the NLCS. Will Smith to the plate.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Suarez back to work. And that misses. Ball 1. Suarez, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a curve, a four-seamer, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. Nothing like postseason baseball. There's a buzz in the air. Every pitch seems bigger. It's truly special. Just missed.
There really is a different feel to the postseason. I only got 5 games of postseason action in my playing career, but I treasured each of them.
Next pitch is downstairs. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Batting sixth, right
Andy
fielder,
Pajas
Andy Pajas.
steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one upstairs, ball one. Just missed. Ed Drummond, our umpire behind the plate in this one.
Yeah, Boogie's a really fair umpire, both the pitchers and the hitters. So standard strike zone, he's consistent with it. And the great thing is you don't see players question the calls too much. So that's a good thing in this day and age.
Swing and a miss. Now 2-1.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Runner on the go. Swing and a ball line to center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Ground ball, could be two. There's one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Well, he made the decision to try to take it himself at second and then throw for the double play over to first base. But good hustle down the line. You know, it's a toss-up to think if he flipped it, could they have gotten him? I think you just have to go with your conviction.
And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. That's in for a strike. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. And that is out of play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Down to the bottom of the 2nd. All tied 1-1. We head to the bottom of the 2nd, and now for the Phillies, JT Real Muto. Right through there for a strike. That one misses. Ball 1. Fastball is outside. Hit in the air, center field. Edman in position. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
Batting eighth, designated hitter,
Weston Wilson will hit next. Fastball for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Check swing, called strike. Tied up here in the early going. And it's even up.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
batting ninth.
And here is Sosa to the plate.
Sosa.
And that's through there for a strike. Going along. Two out, space is empty. And that's off the outside edge. And now it's even 1-1. And that's through there for a strike. And a ground ball to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Offense held in check there. We head on now to the top of the third. All tied 1-1. New inning getting started. Here's the veteran shortstop, Miguel Rojas. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That's towards center. Marsh has a beat on it. Brings it in. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So the lineup flips over. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. He's 0 for 1. Curveball drops in for a strike.
Not many hitters go up there looking for an 0-0 breaking ball, but a good way for the pitcher to get ahead in the count.
Pulls that one foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Another 1-2. And that one missing low.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And stepping in is the speedy Hae-Sung Kim. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. That one missing inside.
In this situation, as the number 2 hitter, 2 out, nobody on, you want to be a table setter. Work the at-bat, get deep, whatever it takes, get on first base.
Right side, hard hit. The throw to first. That's the third out. Dodgers go down quietly. Still tied 1-1. Back at Citizens Bank Park as we go to the last of the third. And digging in for Philadelphia, Trey Turner. The shortstop takes the ball. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-1.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a foul out of play. Here's the 2-2. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Marsh batting with one down, takes a strike. Fouled off. He was late. One down, base is empty. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. It could become dangerous.
Ball 1 to Bryce. That one pushed to the left and foul. On the ground to first, and it goes just foul. Two outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Phillies down in order. Score remains tied 1-1. Back here in Philadelphia, here's Shohei Ohtani. Ohtani, you can't forget he's the National League's reigning MVP. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Swings and misses, struck him out.
We'll take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Right through there for a strike. One down, base is empty. Fouled off left side. Next pitch in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Got him looking, and he did not like the call.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well, and you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Splits the plate. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Makes the sliding stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here in Philadelphia, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Kyle Schwarber. outside.
Ball 1, no strike.
And it's 1-0.
You know, these Phils showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next pitch downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. Making 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Nick Castellanos.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
All tied up here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
That ball's foul.
Hit hard on the ground is short. Slings it across. And that quickly 2 away.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And here comes Alec Bohm. Flied to right his first time. Foul ball. That misses,
ball, 1
and the
strike.
count is 1-1. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. Hauls it in on the warning track. 5th inning coming up. Tied at 1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Suarez back to work. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
You know, these Dodgers being a little too patient at the plate in this game. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
Slice to right, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for LA, Tommy Edman.
Counts 1-0.
That one the other way, and a base hit. And that one's going to get into the corner. The run comes in from second. It's 2-1.
Seeing some good swings from him right now with consecutive extra base hits. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. Suarez checks the runner,
He's safe.
and he dives back in safely. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, nobody out. Line drive, caught.
Man, he really turned on that one. Absolutely ripped it towards third, but quick cat-like reflexes down there at the hot corner to bring it down.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Just
Nope, that's
missed.
the ball.
And that skips into dirt. One out and a runner at second, and we're at the top of the fifth.
I got 3-0.
In the dirt. Here's a 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Perfect.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 down.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
Now it's the second baseman, Hae-Sung Kim. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. First pitch misses.
But this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Base hit center field. Byers to the plate. Safe at home, and the runner scores from second. It's 3-1.
Oh, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
First and second, 2 outs. Shohei Ohtani getting ready to hit. Off the mark there, and that's ball 1. Rojas over at second. Kim at first. 2 out of the inning. Fought off foul.
Yeah, he can move the ball around, add and subtract, get some weak contact at times. So you don't worry as much about him in this situation. Very capable of getting a ground ball and get out of this little jam.
Activity in the bullpen. Jordan Romano preparing to come on if needed. Banks getting cranked up as well. Next pitch is outside.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position and a hitter's count.
Teoscar Hernandez up next for the Dodgers. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Gone. Shohei Ohtani goes deep, and they add to the lead. It's 6-1.
Shohei leaves his mark on every game he plays, and he's done it again with a home run.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ranger Suarez is done, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
Here's the new pitcher for the Phillies, Mick Abel.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
So 2 down. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2 balls and a strike.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. The pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Stays alive. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is that. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run homer. And this is now a 6-1 ball game.
Greener pastures. I've only seen a city full of snobs, streets, geeks, and actors. With money preaches the past and many broken bridges. It's lined with barbed wire, not some pretty thing.
Fourth game of the NLCS. And now it's JT Real
Muto.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball popped up. Smith drops into the glove. 1 up, 1 down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Nope, outside.
And another ball. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And they cut into the deficit in 6-2.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. Elevated fastballs, especially away, are like putting the ball on a tee. Hitters do a lot of cage work. They're comfortable hitting off the tees, but he was comfortable right there hitting that ball opposite field for a home run.
Base is empty, 1 away. Edmundo Sosa stands in for the Phillies. Just missed.
1-0.
At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And this is inside. That's down and in. One out, base is empty, and a run in. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike.
We got full count.
On the ground to third. In plenty of time to first. Now 2 away.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Trey Turner with a chance now. He is struck out and he is walked. There's the strike. Slice down the right side. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next offering upstairs. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And they'll do it again. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Cut out and missed, struck him out. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. Now a 6-2 ball game. This is the National League Championship Series on the show.
And this is more than you ever know. We here for winning and the feeling is incredible. All we do is take it.
And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith.
Catcher, Will Smith.
There's the strike, 95 of that one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that's down and away. Stirring in the Phillies bullpen, Jordan Romano getting ready to go. Banks getting loose as well. Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. Got him. Nice play.
Now batting, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 2. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And the sweeper is off the plate.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Inside,
Nope.
just
inside.
missed. The other way. He steps on the bag. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Dodgers, center fielder, Tommy Edman.
2 down, bases empty. And here comes Tommy Edman. That one missed.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
Climb the ladder with that fastball, and it's 1-1.
2. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Oh, he hit him.
Timeout.
And that got him pretty flush.
First base.
He had 2 strikes on him,
Now batting,
and he hit him.
third baseman,
Here's
Kike
Kike Hernandez. Throw to first. Edman back on a dive. Strike 1 to Kike Hernandez.
0-1's the count. Inside ball.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Liner, base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2
Now
out.
batting, shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside. Misses the sweeper.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Good job to fight that one off. First and second, 2 down. Here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Hit weakly on the ground. Boom. Throws on to first. And that is that. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Phillies 2. Bottom of the 6th. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. That's a strike. It's 0-1. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Kirby Yates getting loose out there. Garcia, a left-hander, also throwing. Next offering in there for a strike. 0-2. Swing and a ground ball. On the run, sends it over to first, and he gets him. Nicely done.
Up next for the Phillies, first baseman, Brian.
Here's Harper now.
Harper.
Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Sliced hard but foul. In the air, foul off first. And it's caught for the out.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Schwarber up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that ends the inning. Down quickly go the Phillies. They still trail it here. It's 6-2. We go to the top of the 7th. There's Freddie Freeman now.
Freddie Freeman.
He swings and fouls one off. Right side. Castellanos gets under it. Hauls it in for the out.
Now batting, second baseman,
Ha-Seong Kim steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Ground ball left side. Boom. Throws on to first. 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
And at the plate for the Dodgers, Shohei Ohtani. Certainly a factor in this one thanks to his 3-run blast back in the 5th.
Well, definitely one of the most impactful swings of the game. A big reason why they're working with the lead and looking to add to it right here, Boog.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Just off the inside edge. And another ball.
No strike.
Teoscar Hernandez waiting to bat for the Dodgers. There's a strike, 3-1.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Hernandez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Abel picks to first. Ohtani back in. Ohtani off of first with 2 away. Shohei on the go. Pitch in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base. Man at second. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. And that'll do it. No runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Phillies 2.
Now pitching for Los
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Kirby Yates. And here is
Leading
Nick
off for the
Castellanos.
Phillies, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
First pitch, and he just misses. Yates,
Counts
in his
1-0.
12th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 1-1.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Way
2
high.
balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Absolutely dotted the edge of the zone right there. That was a tough battle, man. So to make a really quality pitch and just catch him looking like that, it's got to feel good out there on the mound. That was some fun at bat to watch.
Here's the third baseman, Alec Bohm. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1. The Dodgers leading by 4 late here in Game 4.
One and one.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
That's ball 2.
And there's the ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swings and misses, and now 2 gone.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first 2 batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. I'm so glad I'm retired.
Real Muto stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And another ball.
2-0.
And that's in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
3-2.
Out to short, Rojas. Gets it to first, and the Phillies are set down in order. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Phillies 2. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jordan Romano.
Jordan Romano.
And up to the plate is Will Smith.
Catcher, Will Smith.
There's a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. And a good start to the inning
Now batting, right fielder, Andy Pajes.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. 1 for 3. Check swing, called strike.
0-1.
Nobody out, runner at first.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
That one not close. 1-2 to count. Movement in the bullpen. Nabil Krismat up and throwing. That missed by a lot, and it's 2-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one way outside. And a full count now. In the air, left field, down the line. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman at the plate. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. It's strike one on Edman. That's in there.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Next offering upstairs. That's a little bit low.
2-2.
Man at first, one away. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
And the Phillies manager making his way towards the mound now as he will make a move. Jordan Romano departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching
So a young arm coming on now out of the pen. Orion Kerkering.
Orion Kerkering.
First and second, one out. Stepping in, Kike Hernandez. That one is downstairs. 1-0. And another ball.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, you're going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Hey.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. Runners at first and second with one gone here in Game 4 of the National League Championship Series. Fly ball down the line. Castellanos on his horse. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And there's two down.
Now batting.
Next to hit, Miguel Rojas. That one misses, and that is ball one. The shortstop takes the ball. And the next pitch is way outside. Freddie Freeman up next for the Dodgers. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper.
Well, he's already in some trouble, and falling behind in the count makes it even worse. Then you've got to throw the ball over more of the plate, and that's where they can really do damage against a guy like this.
Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one almost got him.
2 strikes.
The Dodgers threatening. That's out to center field. Marsh moves under it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. And the Dodgers leave him loaded. They lead it 6-2.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Alex Vesia. Weston Wilson digs in now. He's already homered in this game.
Weston Wilson.
Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Vesia, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against it.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that one is inside.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Out to center. Edman going after it. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
Sosa in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Just off the inside edge. Swings and misses. 3-2 down. One down, base is empty. Left field, way back there. Hernandez going back. And he'll pull into second safely.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boo. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
One out, runner at second. Here's Turner now. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Man at second. That one missed.
At the ball. 2-0.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
This one popped up. Kim under it. Corrals it. 2 away down.
Now batting, center fielder, Brandon Marsh.
And I think Dave Roberts is coming out of the dugout. Alex Vesia out of the game, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back.
Now pitching the Los
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Anthony Banda.
Number 43, Anthony Banda.
Brandon Marsh, the next to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Started to go after it. Now a look down to third, and he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. Excellent work out of the Dodgers bullpen there. We're through 8 full here in Game 4. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Phillies 2.
Now pitching.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Tanner Banks.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Now batting, designated
Shohei
hitter,
Ohtani now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And that clips the inside corner. Kim gets his lead at first with nobody out. Here's the pitch. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
And a breaking ball misses outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
2-2 now.
That misses the zone. And now it's filled up 3-2. Now a pop-up on the infield. Harper hauls it in, 2 away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
2 outs, base is empty. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. He'll touch them all. It's 7-2. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Two outs, nobody on. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That clips a corner. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across late here in game 4. Ground ball to Bohm. Bohm goes on to first, and they get the out on Smith. And that's the 3rd out. Dodgers add 1 to their lead on the solo homer. It's 7-2. You're watching the National League Championship Series on the show.
This is what I'm made for. Every single moment that I'm living, I can feel it on the stage floor. You don't know the half of what I've given to make it up to this level. Every day at home, spitting every day.
And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the 9th. Bryce Harper to the plate. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Not sure if he was expecting for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. And now just 2 outs away. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Schwarber in the box here lets that one go for a ball. The Dodgers leading by 5. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. And that one fouled off. And there's
2
a ball.
1 strike.
Right side. And that's just foul. Up and in. 3-2 now. Chop back up the middle. Smith gets it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Phillies, right fielder, Nick Castellanos.
So it's their last chance in this one. Nick Castellanos stands in for the Phillies. First pitch just misses. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. And another ball.
2-0.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Just missed.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Gets under it and pops it up. Rojas has this one sized up. He'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take a big 3-1 lead here in the series.
Well, this was a huge win for this team. Instead of 2-2 in the series, they're comfortably now 3-1. One more win, and they take the series.
Your final here today. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Kiss